Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to today's video, October 17th. Let me go over today's session with you. Really bad performance today. Like, I straight up gambled today, which was fucking crazy. I got very lucky. Overall, I was able to, like, minimize my losses, but I'll kind of show you what I was seeing. So overall, we start off the day normally. We still have our 2 breaks to the upside on the 4 hour, so we're still very much bullish, looking for buys. Second break is right here. Four-hour order block here. From there, another confluence on the 4 hour was the liquidity grab, so right there. Jump back down to the 1 hour. We're using a 1 hour order block right here. So from here, I simply just jumped down to the 5 minute, and it looked very clean. The setup was pretty clean. We have our first break in our structure right here. Yep. Or you can even go with this one right here. That's fine too. At this point, we do have a lot of liquidities. So the swing liquidity, this higher low, and this higher low that actually got taken. So from here, we pretty much just put our PA level right there. Now, for context, going into the session, I didn't really want to trade. I have like a hate-love relationship with Fridays. I still don't really know, and I told myself if I'm going to be trading on Friday, I'm only going to risk half my position. So that was rule number 1 that I broke already today. This is where it all fucking started. This is where the fucking snowball effect started to happen. I didn't say what I was going to do. Actually, the first thing I said I was going to do was I honestly didn't want to trade this setup because the PA level, the stop loss was too damn big, right? If I wanted to cover this area right here, it still is more than 70 pips or ticks, which is crazy because I literally just made a mind map the other day saying, hey, if it's past 70, we're going to let this trade go. So that's what I told myself. I'm going to let this trade go. And then I don't know why, for some reason I was like, oh wait, it covers this structure, so I can go 65, so the setup is still valid. Because I saw the chat getting in, the whole team was getting in, things like that. So rule number 1 is, again, my original stop loss was right here, 72 ticks, not valid. I was supposed to let the trade go. For some reason, then I started focusing on this PA or this structure. I was like, okay, that's pretty valid. We can do that. Second rule I broke. I said I was gonna risk half my position. I think this one I was gonna do, but then like I was just looking at my contract sizing chart, and I think naturally and by habit just went with the regular contract size. But that was rule number 2 that was broken. So far we already broke 3 rules within like the first minute of like me getting in. Rule number 1 again, SL was too big. Let the trade go or wait for another PA. Even if the SL was intact, only risk half my position size. Didn't do that. Third, I think I FOMO'd because I was like, man, like I'm just 1 trade away from passing these accounts. Saw the chat getting in. The setup was valid, right? In terms of like everything but the SL. This portion, I'm not too sure. Let me look at this real quick. If my entry's right here, this technically covers the stop loss, right? Like if I honestly, okay, let's say, let me just look at something. Down, up. Honestly, no, this 65 stop loss is valid. I don't know. It's Friday. Stop loss is huge. I honestly forced this trade. So that was not good. Stopped out. And then now the setup is still technically valid because we need 2 breaks below this swing right here because it's only 1 break in our structure. So we only have 1 break, so that means the setup is still valid. Another PA level formed, which is right here. And I was pretty patient with this one. I said I'll only get in because the 1 minute EMA was way too far. I did 60, yeah, 60. 1 minute was really far. I said I would get in on a retest, which I did, and immediately stopped me out. Now the absolute worst thing that I did today, so at this point I've already risked 1.5%, down like 700-ish. And then I just saw so much volume in the market. I literally just pressed sell. Like, if you look at my history right here, these were the 2 losses I took. And then I took 3 sells. Like, straight up gambled. Which I, like, almost never do. Like, I don't know what took me today and, like, overcame my soul and discipline. That was fucking crazy. I can't even lie. Like, literally just press sell. 3 times, actually. Because when I pressed sell, it immediately went to profit. I went to break even right away. And then break even. Did it again. Break even with this higher profit. Did it again. And then I saw like 300 in profit. And I just closed it. And then I immediately locked myself out. The crazy part is if I just held the first gambling one, I would have made like, I would have made back my losses and more. But again, I'm literally gambling. So like I went to break even like ASAP. So yeah, today was a really bad day. Not in terms of like the trading plan. Well, yeah, the trading plan, but like just me following my rules and being disciplined. That shit went right out the fucking window. And I'm ashamed of myself. Like I literally threw all that away. Like this week was decent, right? I shouldn't have traded today, to be honest. Like this setup, again, it all started with this setup, right? What really should have happened is I think the best thing that should have happened was I risked 0.5% for this because the setup was valid. I did say yes, I didn't want to trade it, but the SL actually does make sense, 65. So in reality, I should have just lost like 250 today and be done with the day. But a whole bunch of other shit happened. So overall, we lost like 0.75% on the day. So like not horrible, not great. Again, I'm not proud of the way that I reached that outcome, but it is what it is. We're gonna reset over the weekend, come back next week and pass these evals. I still have 2 weeks to pass them, so we'll get it done.